So, I'm back at it again after I slurped up some Coke, and legit, it's the soda. And I had to pour the rest of the can inside of this ice cup. Where it's, if your mind went to Coke, whatever Coke is, the type of substance, not the Coke you get from the grocery store, Coca-Cola, but it's just called Coke in the can, the soda. If your mind went to drugs, get your mind out the gutter. We're in 3D. That's it. Where it's, some people are gifted. And this is my Friday night high. Me drinking Coke and me doing my podcast. I'm drinking Coke soda to calm down. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen those superhero movies, but superheroes eat ice cream to just because they love ice cream. So, that's really just what it is in 3D. People are mean just because they like to be mean. People are nice just because they like to be nice. And when you come across beings like me, you know they're not from this time. Or something dangerous is going to happen. Because some people don't like to get it unless they are getting it up the butt. Whereas I'm saying, sometimes people like me come into your life just for a season, because I won't stay. My job is not to stay. My job is to just do what I'm doing, be successful, and not even to be successful, because I'm letting you know, I've been broke for a long time. And I learned how to manage. And I'm talking about 7 cents in my bank account for almost a year in my 20s. How did she do that? How did I not do that? I was just asleep. And if somebody does that much sleeping, they're time traveling. And I'm not saying I time traveled. I'm just saying I know some things, because if somebody's able to be in a restful sleep where they can't do anything, my whole body was in complete shock, where I could not do anything but eat, sleep, pray. Shout out to food stamps. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my pops. Got me out of a bad situation. Realized I don't want to date no man like him. And it is what it is. So, people again are in your life for different reasons. And time consumptions. Where people can consume your time, or you can utilize them and see, why are they actually here? What good are they going to do? Because if this is the good they're going to do by taking me out of a stressful situation and allowing me to be home, cool. Because trust me, I guarantee you, under my name, money got sent to them. That's how God works. Where it's, this needed to relax. And it wasn't just from my relationship, where you actually have to physically bleed in order for you to go through a spiritual awakening, where the woman's time of the month is so powerful. There was one time I was bleeding for about 9 months straight. Almost a year. And it took Menstrual Reg, that product, Menstrual Reg, Google it, Nature Sunshine, and other kinetic brands related to that energy. Amazon also has it. Hefty penny, about $30. Some get it for $23, $25. Take it. Menstrual regulated in weeks. Take it. And the person I met to advise me for that, I know I will never see her again. That's the scary part. That is the scariest part. The one woman that changed my life, that got my worst desire, where it's, I cannot stop bleeding, and I mean blood. I only met her once. It wasn't even my appointment, and it changed my life. So when we come in contact with beings like me, shut up and listen. Because we don't like to talk much. We go in and we go out. We say what we need to say, and then we are kabooted. But also, you will know thy credentials. Where it's every being of my caliber has high quality credentials, doctorate degrees. You must be of high quality in order for substance to take stance. That was a gospel moment right there. That's how you make a good preacher. Change up your words. Speak slow. Speak with your S's. Don't be a sinner's no mores. And some of y'all are really itching listening to what I'm saying, my podcast. Thank you. Where it's not about gossips. It's about the sips, the tones, the tongues, the sexes. It's about cleanliness. It's about progressions. It's about turbulence. Your stance while you are going through turbulence. I seen this video the other day and I was cracking up laughing. And I wasn't laughing looking at the phone because, you know, they're looking back at you. Ha ha hee hee. If you ain't know that, you better be on your best behavior looking at your phone. Not be on no porn and whatnot. And so, some of y'all got caught. Ooh, watching these little kid porn. Disgusting. Anyway, I was looking at this video the other day. And the TikTok, I don't know what it was, but somebody recorded it. Because you won't find this stuff on mainstream. This is the type of stuff that should be on the news. Where you know the plane wasn't going to return. I don't know what the co-pilot said. I don't know what the air pilot said. But there was multiple videos of this same video going around. And also people on that plane posting. And if you was able to catch the drift, the time consumptions of this videos, then you're able to understand that you were meant to see that, and I'm pretty sure I won't see that no more. But if you've seen that, you are my peoples. Subs. I need to take a sips. You ever drunk something? It was so intense. It was just so intense. Who knows what was going on? Where I felt it in my teeth. where some folks are thieving me so bad. They are raping me of my existence, trying to figure out, who is this woman? Why doesn't she want to drive? Why doesn't she want to just leave and soar? Why is she just here? And I tell you this, you're going to miss them when they are gone. Because the people that either return back home or go out, live their life pretty successful, lose everything. 2 of 3 things. Either on drugs, and they're never going to get back up, where that was their ending and their high of their life. Anybody addicted to substances will never get really that far. You're only going to feel just a and I don't want to feel no because that is only the pain of life. Where it doesn't matter if you're even on marijuana, that's legal and illegal in most areas as well. It does not matter what you are doing or addicted to. But if you are addicted to any substance that you are unable to get in the grocery store, even in the grocery store, the painkillers and other things that folks incorporate in their diet, those are the type of things that only allows you to experience pain. So when you are going through those things where I am not myself under the influence of it, I am somebody else, I'm in a dreamlike state. I wonder why you are experiencing those things in a dreamlike state manner due to it being pain. Because if you was really experiencing life, you would understand life is dream-like and very of life. Therefore, if you're addicted to any substances, you are only attracting more pain into your existence. That's the hardest thing. Where people don't get it. And more people are getting addicted to these substances where they are just wanting to kill themselves off early. And it's not even things that they can get legally or illegally. They gotta make these type of things. I don't know about you, but the last situation is I was in, right, that I was a part of. Because I swear he was with some other people, men and women. There was a time he done told me, this is hard to say. Before people in my culture die, they must eat their own shit. Literally taste their shit. That might serve as a form of protection, but I want to let folks know nowadays people are shitting in marijuana like it's fertilizer. People are putting more chemicals in products like it is Daily Tuesday and you're adding whipped cream caramel and then a hint of cinnamon to your morning brew. People are enhancing their edges like it is out of season. And I'm not talking about hair. I'm talking about your nervous system, your edge. What is driving you in a cocoon where you just want to be in a dreamlike state in your mind where you're unable to experience life? And all it has to offer Because when you are completely sober, I promise you, you have no choice but to be successful. You are filled with success. Your enzymes, your organs will begin to reproduce as non-alcoholic, non-opioid, non-chemical imbalance, where a lot of those products are used in pharmaceuticals, if not all of them, where those are the same type of products, just a different tab or price. Street price is cheaper. Hello. So the same type of substances you are using in those arenas are the same things they are giving you in the hospital to cure you. Antibiotics, painkillers. The same thing. Or things. Because it's multiple. And it's sad. So, who was actually making these drugs on the streets? We been knew that. Pooh. So why are you still doing that? Who have made marijuana illegal and then made it legal, but then killed probably half the ones in prison who were black and Hispanic, but more black than brown and yellow. But folks still have a desire to smoke weed like there's no ending. But folks who have been incarcerated since 1992, a lot of them are still in jail just for marijuana. Why they seen, and they can't say too much because they have been habitually beat, habitually abused, and nobody will listen to them because they're in jail where they don't know anything. Where they have been hurtly stimulated to the point of there's no point of talking. So why listen? Whereas I'm in a different boat where I had lost everything. And I seen, even my parents, you should have gotten a lot further than where you are at. Hurt me to the core. No, they will not apologize for those things. We're just pushing you. Pushing who? Yourself? To be free of responsibilities? Where I'm not really a responsibility? I help myself. I work from home. I don't want your car. I don't ask for nothing. So, what am I doing? I'm at home and you should know I'm safe. And working on myself. Where it's also, this world is crazy where I don't want to get my own apartment and my own place. Knowing how crazy this world is. And have to meet somebody in that way. I'd rather save up my money, do what I gotta do, have fun, enjoy my life, and meet somebody, get to know them for as long as I need to, then get engaged, and then get married, and then move in together. Moving together to an apartment. That's our eloping engagement stage. And that's us living together. Understanding each other. We love each other even more. Let's buy a house. But other than that, it got to the point of, and this is me speaking real, really real. I thought that was the way for me. And then you realize it's not no more. Where you must be in tuned and adaptable. Where the stronger you are, the more push, the more you can take. And God allows you to see others' truths of it's really not you, it's them. They say these things because they wish they was a lot further. Whereas I don't know that situation, and I do. Because I got out of an abusive relationship. But my mother was still in one with my father. Abuse is abuse. Mental, emotionally, and physical. Where then it became them beating on each other. Mentally, emotionally, and physical. Then it came down to me when I had to go back home. So, which relationship am I running to? Where I had men tell me, I want you to move in with me. I could have easily left. Got in another car and I was all the way out in New York. Bye. Did I want to be? Yeah. Hell yeah. Was I trying to be? Hell yeah. But was I supposed to be? Absolutely not. I was still escaping. Where it's, you should have been a lot further. Where that is unforgivable for me. Where I will, and I even told my mom this, I would never judge anybody else's progress. I would never. If somebody is in school and it takes 8 years for them to get a 4-year degree, I would not judge them at all. Because they are still going at it. If somebody gets fired from a job and they apply for unemployment, but that same day they're still putting out applications and they're nonstop putting out applications, I will support them. If somebody's whole life has been ruined, but they're still able to somehow find a way, recreate their own space where it's just positive vibes, energy, blossoming, blooming flowers, and still be sociable, and still be okay, but most of all, still help, still is resilient, you don't know what gift that person was blessed with.